Have you ever tried to go back in time to look at an old version of your project, type the command, and then were hit with this? You are in a detached head state. Head is now at blah blah blah. Don't panic, you haven't broken anything. Today we're going to understand what these messages actually mean. Let's dive in. Imagine the following commit history. We are in the normal state, we have two branches, and as mentioned before, branches are just pointers. They are basically two files. We have the feature branch, which lives in this path, and we have the main branch, which is located here. And inside these two files, if we look at them, feature branch is pointing to the hash of commit 4, and main branch is pointing, basically having the hash of commit 3. Now, how do we know which branch we are currently on? And this is where the head file comes into play. So head is also a kind of a pointer which points to the current branch. Right now head is pointing at the main, which means that if we open up this file, .git/head, we will see this full path .git refs heads main. So basically the head file contains the branch path, and the branch contains the hash of the commit that it's pointing to. Now, if we switch from the main branch to the feature branch, what happens is that if we look at this head file now, we will see that it now holds this path. So this head now points to the feature branch, and that's what it means to change branches in Git. Now, sometimes we want to check an older version of the project. Let's say we want to check how the project looked like after we made commit 1. So in that case, we can check out this specific commit instead of switching or checking out branches. That's also possible in Git. When we check out a specific commit, C1 in this case, what happens is that the head file, which always points to a branch, now it's not pointing to any of our branches, but it's pointing to a specific commit. This is what detached head means. It means that the head file is not attached to any of the branches, and it's just pointing to a specific commit. And if you do git status, you might see something like head is now at, then you will see the hash of commit C1. Now, while you're at C1, you can check some of your files, and sometimes maybe you find a bug and you want to update the code and you make a new commit here while you're on C1. But you have to be careful if you don't do anything, and now if you want to switch back to main or feature branch, you will basically not have access to this C5 commit, because this C5 commit is hanging basically in the air. It's not connected to any of the feature branches. So what you need to do if this happens is that when you made the changes, C5 commit, you need to create a new branch here. Let's see this all in action. All right, I have the project open in VS Code. Let's check which branch we are. So we can type git branch. We're on the main branch, and we can look at the history of the commits. The git log says that the head shows that we are on the main branch, and then we see the history. Basically, we had a couple of merges, and here is the feature branch, which is pointing to this commit. Now, let me show you the content of so we can use the cat to just look at the content of head. So as you can see, the head file, the content basically points to the main branch. All right, now let's say that we want to check out the project version at this commit, let's say. So I'm gonna copy this hash, and then we're gonna use git checkout and then to this specific commit. Now let's see what Git tells us. So it says you're in the detached head state. Now this is happening because we're checking out a specific commit. It says you can look around, make experimental changes and commit them. And here Git also says if you want to create a new branch to retain commits you create, you may do so. So basically, either you just look around or do things and then you leave, then you don't have any changes committed, no changes saved. Or if you want to make changes, you need to basically, if you want to have access to them, you need to create a new branch. So let's make a commit. Let's make some changes and see how this works. Let's say I just want to make a small change. I'm gonna change these just to double. I'm gonna also do git status to see what it says. So basically it says here as well, head is now at this commit ID. Usually we will see that head is pointing to a branch, but now it's pointing to a specific commit, and this is the commit message. And here it's telling us the Git status that we have. It's telling us that head is detached at this commit. Now let's add our changes to the index. So I'm gonna do this, Git status, and I'm gonna commit, let's say, changed a file in detached head. Okay, let's have this. Now I'm gonna clear. Let's look at the log. Now you see that the head is now pointing at this new commit that we made. And there is no branch here. Normally you would see branches here, the name of the branch that the head is looking. But in this case, because we're on no branch, basically we checked out this commit and then we made the new commit. Now if we want to go back to the main branch, let's say, and we do git switch main, let's see what will happen. Now we get a warning that it says you are leaving one commit behind, not connected to any of your branches. Basically Git is telling us that the last commit that we just made is not connected to any branch, so it's just connected to a specific commit. But yeah, now basically we don't have direct access to it. And this is the commit that we just made. So this is the hash of the commit and this is the message of the commit. And it says if you want to keep it by creating a new branch, this may be a good time to do so. So we can create a new branch if we want to keep this. So we can, with this command, git branch and then the new name and then the hash to create a new branch from this. Let's do that. Let's say we want it. So let's say git branch. I'm just going to name it detached branch. And then I'm going to copy this. Now, if we do git branch, we see that we are in main, but we created a new branch that has our latest commit that we made when we were in the detached state. One thing that I forgot to show is the head file. Let's check out another. I'm gonna this time check out this commit quickly. Git checkout. Let me use the modern. So the modern way to do it, the recommended way is to use the switch command, and then we can provide detach flag and now the hash of the commit, or with git checkout. So both of these are valid. This is the recommended modern way of doing it with git switch and dash detach. Now we see that head is now at this commit. I just want to show you the content of the head file to see what it is. And you can see that it is not a path that previously we had, but it's just an exact hash of the commit. So this is the hash of this. Basically, this is exactly the same as this hash. All right, now let's say we go back. Let's just switch to main. And if we look at the pointer, the head, you will see that it's not a hash, but it's a branch path. And inside this file, we will have the hash of the commit. All right, I hope this video made it a little bit clear what detached head state means and how you can save your work, your changes in this state by creating a new branch if you need it. See you in the next video.